Hey there, welcome to another Musician Reacts. Today we are checking out a band called Malevolence and the song is On Broken Glass. Looking forward to it. Got some rock out metal, kicking ass. This came out not that long ago. It was about 10 days ago since it came out. Obviously, as soon as it came out, I added it to my list and then I got sidetracked with other jobs, and so now it's on my list to go and check out today. As always, if you like the video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like and share. Let's get into this Malevolence on Broken Glass. Got some information up. Let's do this. Count it in. 3, 2, 1. Go. That's just dangerous, driving around and hanging outside the side of cars. Okay, because you've got to be an Englishman, haven't you? Making us look bad by hanging outside the cars. We always used to just say it's just the Americans who do that. You're going for the old school hardcore look. You are reminding me of 90s hardcore videos right now, like Biohazards and stuff like that. And Hatebreed and stuff like that. Nice pace in the stage. Okay. No wonder you remind me of Hatebreed and Biohazards and stuff like that. Hardcore. Have you toured with Hatebreed by chance? Good track, Josh. I really like it. Okay. A little bit of kind of at the gates, a little bit there. No, it's like vocal harmonising. Also kind of getting a little bit of like Madball with another kind of band that sort of steps out for me. Riff-wise, it's kind of more like the kind of classic Dimebag and Terroring type riff. Power metal one side. Nice, a little bit sweet maybe. Love that harmonising there. Okay, that was Malevolence and On Broken Glass. I'm intrigued by the video. I'm. It feels like what they've done. There's two things. There's a couple of things actually on the video. I'm gonna get to the music as well, but I want to talk about the video to start with because it reminds me of like the early 90s hardcore bands that we saw. So Biohazard was a great one where you do kind of have that, so that driving in the street and kind of guys all kind of posing out the van, the hardcore bands, the playing in the parking lot crowds, keeping it raw, keeping it to the streets, and that kind of thing. And I like that because it's kind of throwback to some of those videos, and there are some great bands out there that did that. Did it really, really well. So that's cool for me. I like it. I like the idea of the video, and it's better than just playing on a bland stage with no kind of crowd interaction. So I like it. They've got all the fans around them. I'm wondering how many of them are actually fans of the band that they got to come from gigs and stuff, and how many of them are friends and family and stuff like. It's a really weird mix of a crowd, and it's great if that is your crowd. But when you actually look around the crowd, there are people there that I would have never associated because of just like how they dress, how they look. They don't look like they would be metal fans. They look more like they would be into like just general chart music and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to. I'm trying not to be like stereotypical, like this is a metal fan, and that's not. But it's what their whole interpretation of how they look and thing. It just feels like they came along because they were asked to fill out the numbers. But they were getting into it, so that's cool. I really like it, and if that is the diversity of their crowd, that's awesome. And I'm wondering with the bar that they had there, did they just get like a local brewery to sponsor it, like for the label, and just say, look, come to this show and you can have like beer, and do free beers if you can turn up and do it, and you can be part of the crowd. Awesome. Or do they go, well, that's how they're going to fund it by getting the beer guys in and charge them people for drinking, free show or something. I don't know. It was awesome though. I liked it. Now, as far as the music, it's a really good mix. So I like Hatebreed, but I always find Hatebreed to be quite standardized all the way through for their kind of hardcore. They're cool, but they do what they do. They kind of sit in this kind of relatively small box, but they do it really well. They never kind of go outside the lines. They never think out of the box with their music. As far as I said, they're really good at what they do, but I never see them kind of pushing into other genres and stuff like that. Now with Malevolence, I kind of got this vibe of they could go off if they really wanted to go off and do a different genre. They could vocally, to have this main vocalist and the guitarist have both great voices really helps, so they can get that kind of real kind of classic hardcore sound or metalcore sound, and then go into that more kind of cleaner style where they can layer it, which sounds great. Guitars, great shredding abilities. As I said, it has that kind of Pantera-esque riffing in there, which is cool. Drums were awesome. Loved what he was doing on the drums. So not overly excessive fills, but all the fills that he put in there were on point, and they actually served the song. They didn't it wasn't just there to fill out the track or overly show off technical ability and stuff like that. So thought that was awesome. Let's just have a quick look if we've got any lyrics for this. Yes, we have. Awesome. See what they talk about. So on Broken Glass, I wash my hands of you and leave you in the dust. What's done is done. Let it all be laid to rest. Drown and out. Refuse and reject. What's done is done. It's all laid to rest. So whatever they're talking about, it's done and done, I'm guessing. Decision made in anger will never be undone. True. Destined to burn where there's no shade or sun. I will forever wear the scars of my past. You can't slip when you walk on broken glass. Okay. Let's talk about obviously bad decisions that have been made, but you basically can't look back. You have to live with those decisions, and so if you break something, you're going to have to walk over that broken glass. So you're going to have to go through it, and you just got to take it carefully. So it could be anything from a bad decision in your life. It could be a bad decision in a relationship. Feeding the poison just to feel alive. Sounds like drugs talking about. Second guessing for the thousandth time as I walk on broken glass. Drown me out. Open heavens above my head. Washed away by a thousand tears of shred. It could be a little bit about someone who's got an addiction problem and basically broken all the background of all of his relationships or her relationships. Rely on death to give meaning to life. lyric line. Okay. Pray the. I'm just trying to get the context. As soon as you know what the song's about, lyrics always make sense. But it's always trying to work out what the song is about beforehand. I will forever wear the scars on my past. You can't afford to slip when you walk on broken glass. I think it's about someone who's broken addiction, who's gone through a hard time of addiction and has basically come out the other side, but knows that they've done things when they were addicted that maybe they didn't want to do. The line "rely on death to give meaning to life." Did someone they know died, or did they cause the death of someone else because of addiction? Maybe they lost their partner because they overdosed, maybe. I don't know. Interesting, though, to check out, so I thoroughly enjoyed that. Now, if you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like and share, and then, of course, how the musician reacts.